I think there are concrete steps and also a change in approach that's required based on the lessons learned from the last 2 years. I think the concrete steps is providing Ukraine what it needs to help Ukraine restore ability to maneuver on the battlefield. That's the priority, which requires a lot more ground-based long-range strike capabilities. We discussed about denying Russia sanctuary space, and that's to the question of air defense that was asked earlier. No amount of Patriot batteries will solve the glide bomb problem that the Ukraine is experiencing right now in Kharkiv. Ukraine has to be able to strike Russian targets inside of Russia.
No, absolutely. I mean, this is they're offensive, they're the aggressor, and I don't see how you can conduct any legitimate counter strategy without doing that.
Yeah, and I would say the final point in terms of the change of the approach, as we learned, the decision-making speed is a critical asset in this war. And I think for U.S. it's really important to be able to connect the ground truth to our capabilities and interest fast enough. And that requires expanding knowledge sharing with Ukrainians, including potentially expanding U.S. ground presence in Ukraine, recognizing that decision-making speed will determine the outcome of this war very much so as well.
Thank you. We'll follow up. Ambassadors?
It would start with the administration wanting victory as a policy goal and deciding it was a critical interest of the United States to accelerate that victory. So when we talk about our campaign, when we talk to Ukraine about their campaign plans, and we follow the battlefield closely, we send them the weapons they need to achieve the objectives that we understand make sense to win this war quickly. You need to have someone at a very senior level in the administration, maybe even a special manager for the overall win the Ukrainian war effort. They make sure that the weapons that Ukraine needs are gotten there in time. We are looking proactively to how we can help with this as opposed to waiting for simply Ukrainian requests. And they also make sure that we ramp up our arms production, which we've been talking about for 2 years and have not done much to do. We decide this is a priority for us. We will organize ourselves to win. And if that's what the Biden administration did with passing IRA, that's what happened with COVID under the previous administration, we can do this. And of course, we've won.
And the world has changed since February 24th, 2022. Right. And we recognize that, and now we need to act on it.